The sun is disappearing. You don't panic, because this happens every day, except tonight. There is no campfire waiting for you, no flashlight, no cabin, no walls, no spear sharp enough to stop a lion. Only darkness. And somewhere beyond the trees, something is already hunting. You have about 20 minutes before the world becomes almost impossible to see. If you make the wrong decision now, you don't wake up tomorrow. This wasn't a nightmare. This was ordinary life for your ancestors. Not once. Not during some terrible winter. Every single night. For more than 1,000,000 years. So here's the question. How did humans survive the dark before fire? Because when you really look at the evidence, the answer changes how you think about human evolution. Most people imagine that fire made us human. But here's the strange part. For most of human history, we didn't have it. The oldest widely accepted evidence of controlled fire is around 1,000,000 years old. But our ancestors had already been surviving for well over 1,000,000 years before that. Think about what that means. Every sunset, every winter, every predator. They faced it without the one tool we now consider essential. So what replaced it? The first answer is almost embarrassingly simple. They climbed, not because they wanted a better view, because the ground became deadly after sunset. Picture a leopard, a hyena, a pack of hunting predators. Now picture yourself 5 meters above them, holding onto a thick branch. Suddenly, sleeping in a tree doesn't sound primitive, it sounds smart. Only then introduce Dean Falk. Don't lead with credentials. Lead with story. Here's something strange. You don't actually sleep like most primates. Your sleep is deeper, longer, more vulnerable. Which raises a question. Why would evolution make humans easier to kill? It wouldn't. Researchers believe deep human sleep only became possible after fire created safer nights. Before that, our ancestors probably slept the way prey animals do. Lightly, briefly, always listening. Even tonight, part of your brain still does exactly that. Imagine trying to survive tonight, alone. You probably wouldn't. Now imagine 20 people. Someone hears movement. Someone wakes the others. Someone throws rocks. Someone shouts. The predator loses surprise, and suddenly, the weakest animal on the savannah becomes much harder to kill. That might have been humanity's first technology, not tools, each other. Then introduce Dunbar. Night vision section current version is too scientific. Instead, here's another myth. Humans are terrible in the dark. Actually, we're much better than most people realize. Give your eyes 30 minutes without artificial light, and the world slowly comes back. Shapes appear. Movement becomes obvious. The stars become bright enough to walk by. Your ancestors trusted that vision every single night, because they had to. If you've ever been camping, you've probably noticed something. People get louder after dark. They laugh more, talk more, sing. That's not random. Noise tells predators something important. I know you're there. And an ambush only works when the victim doesn't. For more than 1,000,000 years, night came. Predators hunted. Children slept. Adults stayed awake. The sun returned, and humanity survived. Not because we were the fastest, or the strongest, or the most dangerous, but because we learned something long before we mastered fire. The safest place wasn't inside a cave. It wasn't beside a weapon. It was beside each other, and maybe that's why, even today, the dark feels a little less frightening when someone else is in the room.